the European Central Bank has issued a fresh warning about the growing influence of stablecoins, signaling concerns that extend beyond crypto markets into traditional financial systems. Isabel Schnabel, a board member at the ECB, highlighted that stablecoins could face liquidity mismatches, situations where the assets backing these tokens may not match the speed or volume of redemptions. This mismatch could lead to a sudden loss of confidence, similar to bank runs in traditional finance. The ECB's warning comes as the stablecoin market has grown to nearly $300 billion, with most of the supply tied to the US dollar. Tether and USD Coin alone account for about 90% of circulation, reinforcing the dollar's global dominance. Schnabel emphasized that the scale and structure of stablecoins now pose systemic risks that could ripple through the broader financial ecosystem. The ECB's concerns are not limited to market volatility, but also include the potential erosion of monetary control. As stablecoins grow in use for payments and value storage, central banks may lose influence over monetary policy. Schnabel argued that this could weaken the ability of central banks to manage inflation and interest rates effectively. In response, the ECB is pushing for stronger regulatory oversight, alongside the development of a most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Digital Euro. A digital euro, Schnabel said, could help preserve access to central bank money for all Europeans, regardless of their use of stablecoins. The ECB's warnings align with broader global concerns about the unregulated growth of stablecoins. Schnabel's remarks at the 2026 Bank of Korea International Conference in Seoul underscored that the risks from stablecoins are not confined to crypto markets but could affect the entire financial system. The ECB is not alone in raising alarms. Katie Harries, a policy director at Coinbase, has also called for adjustments to the EU's MiCA, markets in crypto assets, regulation to ensure Europe remains competitive in the crypto space. However, Harry's call for regulatory flexibility contrasts with the ECB's emphasis on strict oversight. This tension between innovation and stability is central to the ongoing debate around stablecoins. Schnabel warned that the dominance of dollar-backed stablecoins could further entrench the US dollar's role in global finance, potentially limiting the sovereignty of other currencies and central banks. The ECB's stance reflects a broader trend among central banks to explore digital currencies as a way to reclaim control over monetary systems. The ECB's Digital Euro initiative is part of this strategy, aiming to provide a safe, accessible alternative to private stablecoins. While Schnabel did not specify exact regulatory measures, she stressed the need for a coordinated global approach to stablecoin oversight. Without such coordination, the ECB warned, the risks of a sudden loss of confidence in stablecoins could spill over into traditional financial markets, leading to instability and loss of trust. The ECB's concerns are not hypothetical. The stablecoin market has already seen episodes of volatility, with Tether and USD Coin occasionally facing questions about their reserve backing. If a major stablecoin were to experience a liquidity crisis, the knock-on effects could be severe. Schnabel's remarks suggest that the ECB is preparing for such scenarios. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. And is pushing for proactive measures to mitigate systemic risks. The next key signal to watch is the ECB's upcoming regulatory proposals for stablecoins. These proposals could include reserve requirements, transparency mandates, and rules governing the issuance and redemption of stablecoins. If implemented, these measures could reshape the stablecoin landscape and influence how central banks interact with private digital currencies. The ECB's warnings highlight a growing recognition among policymakers that stablecoins are no longer a niche phenomenon, but a significant force in global finance. As stablecoins continue to grow, so too will the need for robust regulatory frameworks that balance innovation with stability.